talk about book fatigue. I've been reading Hilary Mantel for quite a bit now. I started in January with Wolf Hall. Uh, got through Bring Up the Bodies in February, and now have been working on The Mirror in the Light for a good couple of months now. January, February, for March, April, and now into May. I've been doing this one book. Well, I've been doing other books in the meantime, kind of slipped in there audiobooks or ebooks, also slipped in there. But this is just, yeah, I've been with this book for a very long time, and I've been going at it very slowly. And a part of that was I got to a certain point in the book, and it's like, oh, we finished the story, and now we're going to get yet another wife of Henry VIII, and there was a little bit of just being dispirited there. I don't know if this is a flaw of the book, or is this is a flaw of me, or a flaw of just, that's history. That we kept on, Henry VIII tried with one wife, tried with another wife, tried with another wife, and indeed Thomas Cromwell is not going to live to see the end of all the many wives of Henry VIII, and just how you can see how maybe they would split these up as stories to be narratively told. You'd split up the books, but I guess this is one where we have Jane Seymour, and then we're going to go on to Anne of Cleves, which will, as I know from history, will prove the undoing, or a part of the undoing of Thomas Cromwell. And there's other circumstances in there. There is the whole COVID-19 thing. There is just you spend a certain amount of time with an author, and it's like, well, you want a break. And even with me having kind of slipped in other books in there, maybe I'm feeling I need a break from Hilary Mantel. Yet at the same time, I know if I stop The Mirror in the Light at the moment, I would have to restart it again, and it would take me a long time to circle back, and then I'd probably have to read all the other books and then find myself back in the same position again. So there's the fallacy of investment or something in there, like where you've paid so much already, so you feel like you can't quit. And I don't want to quit, because I really do enjoy Hilary Mantel when I'm reading her. It's just kind of gearing myself up to reading her. I find myself slipping off into like silly nonsense like Edgar Rice Burroughs a lot easier, or listening to, well, my audiobooks are sort of a separate thing, and that doesn't really cut into my reading time, but I've spent a lot of time just watching kind of just silly YouTube videos instead of reading, so there's also that cutting into my space. So yeah, it's fatigue. I think probably the best solution to it is just to try and say, okay, I'm going to put down a couple of hours each day and just chip away at it, and I'll probably find that will take me to the end of the book fairly quickly. And yeah, I'll have to decide whether that factors in on my assessment of the book at the end. I guess it's a part of my experience of reading the book. I don't pretend to be a purely objective reader. I try and give reasons for my subjective responses, which is, I think, the best you can do, especially in a format like this. So yeah. Fatigue. Reading fatigue. There we go.